All right. Oh, that's not bright at all. No.
Yeah, I will fidget the entire time if it's in my hands.
Should I look at you or the camera?
You can look at me.
Sweet.
You know my cosplay angles, Judy. Just tell me work it.
Comics is an incredibly accessible medium, where as long as you have access to paper and pen and a library, which usually has internet, you can make your own comic and share it with people. I'm Vita Ayala. I am non-binary. My pronouns are they, them, the neutral.
When I, first started reading superhero comics, it wasn't until I was older and I felt like I was welcome in those spaces. My name is Teenie Howard. I identify as a bisexual woman who uses she, her pronouns.
Marvel is one of the properties that has kept me alive during, the darkest points of my life. My name is Leah Williams. My pronouns are she, her. I identify as bisexual, pan, queer. I don't really differentiate between those.
It took me a really long time to figure out who I was because I didn't have the language and I didn't have the representation.
You might not necessarily have the vocabulary for these feelings and these experiences, but you still have the feelings and you're still attracted to other women and you might not understand it.
Comic fandom in general has been kind of crucial in me kind of figuring out who I am and also just being comfortable being amongst people.
There are multiple characters that identify as queer. One of my favorite characters is Richter from X Factor because he's someone who isn't always happy with himself and his queerness, and seeing him struggle but surrounded by people that loved him was important to me. Seeing him struggle and hit his dark night of the soul and be okay because people cared about him.
The character of Mystique is incredibly important to me as a non-binary person. Later on in life, when I kind of was coming to this secondary journey of coming out as a non-binary person, I kind of went back and I realized, oh, I was really connecting with the part of her that rejected the boxes that people put her in.
So there is a character who I see more of myself in than anybody else, and it's Kitty Pryde. She hits all the marks of things that are true to my experience of like not knowing how to dress myself and white people dancing and being like an overly effusive nerd.
It's important because people need to see people like them, not just to say, hey, people like me can do this, but to say, hey, everyone can do this.
I think that characters that push the boundary and show that there's more options than just the very specific, this is what women or girls are and this is what boys or men are, is just important for everybody.
It's a really exciting time right now to be a creator because so much is changing so fast and it's really exciting.
I'm here to do a lot for women and I'm here to do a lot for the queer community, but deep down when I'm by myself, I'm here because I'm a writer.
When you have a more inclusive kind of environment in the background, you have very authentic, inclusive content.
It's incredibly refreshing because I feel like I'm not holding myself back on the page. I'm not afraid to make anyone uncomfortable.
You need to show the world as it is, especially in like superhero comics where we're dealing with themes of justice prevailing, because to deny someone their likeness is to make them feel monstrous. It is to push them into the shadows and tell them that they belong there. And that is not something we should be doing to marginalized communities.
I'm Vita, and I write Marvel comics.
I'm Tini Howard, and I write Marvel comics.
I'm Leah Williams, and I write Marvel comics.